On Sunday, a lot of my suspicions for the Philadelphia Eagles were debunked. Now, I know we've been major lovers of the Eagles this season, but I was a little scared of, Kenny Pickett being the starting quarterback for any extended period of time for the Eagles, but he came out and did it, right? And I know it was against the Cowboys, so maybe it counts for a grain of salt or whatever you want to say, but at the end of the day, you had a chance to win the game and still be in contention for that one seed, I believe, in some capacity. But I think that right now, the Eagles showed, especially with how this team is built, without Jalen Hurts, that they are ready for another Super Bowl run. And again, it sounds like Jalen Hurts hopefully should be good to go for the playoffs and all that kind of stuff, but they beat the Cowboys without the straw that stirs the entire drink offensively. Like Jalen Hurts, with what he brings in terms of the dual threat component to this Eagles offense, like it just speaks to what he really means for the team. And yes, Saquon's going to go for the rushing record, even though he has an extra game. We want to get all technical, but he's going to go for the rushing record. The defense is stepping up at the right time, and you're getting healthy. I don't know what else more you could ask for the Eagles as they go out and get ready to close out the season and everything. And yes, will be an uphill battle for the 1 seed, yeah, but at the same time, it's still possible. And I think that the Eagles right now have shown that they might have the best roster in all of the NFL right now. Like they might be the most complete team in the entire NFL, where you got a defense that flies around. I think it's shown the ability to get more turnovers. It stops the run, and it's pretty solid against the pass. It can run the ball, and it can do so without even really the threat, even though Tanner McKee looked really good, like Tanner McKee for president 2028, right? But the way that he played yesterday and the rest of this offense, like it showed. It doesn't need to be special. It can run the football, play some defense, and it's going to win the game, most likely. But with Jalen Hurts coming back at a pinnacle time, I think that just makes it life harder for the rest of the NFL, where your defense is going to do its thing, your running game is going to take care of it, and Jalen Hurts, it's just like this, like I said, if you compare the Lions right now, who have had a ton of injuries on defense, if you look at the Vikings, who I will admit, as a fan, they look good, but at the same time, their defense can get gotten. They've shown that over the last couple of weeks and everything. But the Eagles have played like the most complete team from the first week, or at least from the most of the season. They've played with a defense that continually gets better. They have played with an offense that looks nearly unstoppable at times, and I would argue that they're still the vast majority of their best football is still ahead of them. And so, for the Eagles right now, I think that the Eagles. The goal is simple, and the expectation is simple. They're ready for another playoff run. They're ready for another Super Bowl run, and I think that this is going to be a dangerous team heading into the playoffs, especially now being at full strength with Jalen Hurts and company. But overall, let us know what you guys think. The Eagles ready for another Super Bowl run, looking mad and dangerous, and we'll see you on the next video.